Quite the difference from the old turnbuckles. Anyway, I got those replaced and I'm getting ready to do the inner forestay. And this turnbuckle has been adjusted to tension the stay to the point where they've run out of room. It's a beautiful day to do this work. The eye is off, or it's not off, but it's like, it's crooked. It's not like, doesn't line up laterally. Well, that looks much better through the body of that turnbuckle. Here I am laying out the aluminum extrusions that cover the forestay. These extrusions need to be riveted together, and after it's all said and done, the total length is over 37 feet. So I couldn't just do this on any day and leave all 37 feet laying on the dock until I got to replacing the old one. I found someone to help hoist and secure the forestay, so the night before we started, I assembled the roller furling unit and joined all of the extrusions together in preparation for the next morning. The head sail will wrap around these extrusions as the extrusions rotate around the forestay. I measured all standing rigging while the mast was on the boat, as opposed to taking the mast off and sending the old rigging in to have new rigging made. It just means that my measurements have to be spot on, or we start all over again. So the next morning, I was a bit tense when the moment came to measure the old furler against the new furler to pin here. But it was dead on pin to pin and ready to hoist. It all went very well, and the standing rigging is completely new again. I spent the latter part of the day tuning the rigging and double-checking all pins and split rings. Yeah, this was the gate fitting, and yeah, it got cut into by the stanchion, because this part right here was just outside the stanchion. I just ground into it, and this came back and it just tore it apart, and then the old lifelines, or death lines as I like to call them, were so neglected that it was impossible to recondition them, and they had to be replaced for safety reasons. I was able to reuse all the fasteners though, which saved quite a bit of money in the end. I chose coated lifelines, mostly for tactile and aesthetic reasons, and I'm pretty certain that because the stainless steel isn't exposed to oxygen, these new lifelines will deteriorate a bit quicker than uncoated, but damn, they look pretty. I sent the old lifelines in, and the rigging shop used them to create the new lifelines, which turned out to be a perfect fit. as we tighten these pelican hooks. As we tighten these, we are in no risk of having this part chafed by the stanchion. So I need to tighten up on this one aft, but that's the general idea, is to keep them from getting cut into like the previous ones for as long as possible. I'm running the line for the Whisker pole topping lift through this double block here, and pull it out and see how long I'm going to need. Great. This Whisker pole is used to pull out the head sail when running downwind for maximum power and stability. Some yachts store their Whisker pole on the deck fixed to the stanchions, but I chose to store it vertically on the mast for quick deployment and stowage. Using the Whisker pole, and then I've got webbing attached that is holding the chock in place. And I'm going to drill here and then tap that hole, screw it in, and then do the other side and we're done. So while I was getting all excited and I got the bit and the drill and I was swinging around to the port side to start drilling that hole, I realized I don't have a battery. That battery's down there. So yeah, for me. But give me a chance to check out this chock from the deck and see how even it is. From the back it looks pretty good, but you can't really, up here you can't really get a good eye for it from the front. So I am drilling pilot holes for a tap bit so I can use screws to fasten the chock to the mast. This is a delicate and time-consuming procedure, but these will perform better than rivets, and you can disassemble screws easier than rivets. Actually, one of the reasons I've got the holes tapped, drilled and tapped, finished the port side already, and now I've got the starboard side done. So it's time to insert a screw, and then I can undo this lashing. Alright, it's secured. I don't know how so many YouTubers out there do this one-handed stuff, especially sailing channels. I gotta have two hands generally when I'm working on anything, but yeah. Alright, there she is. Done. You Chock. Okay, so I think right about here is where I'm going to put my first clip, and so I can't take credit for this design. This is off of Sailing Atom, James Baldwin's YouTube channel. Put that the right way around. And these clips will hold the topping lift line as you secure it to the chock. You flip it into a clip on the, for my purpose, it's going to be a clip first on the starboard side, then a clip, one more clip further down on the port side, and then back over to the starboard to tie off the topping lift. And it just keeps the it keeps it from rattling around and secures it properly. It being the Whisker pole. First drilled and tapped hole. All right, just knock out the next hole and do the one down further down on the port side. The Chock was made custom for me. It was fabricated from Starbright HDPE material. Next time, I make some protective leather spreader boots, change engine fluids and filters, and hoist the new canvas to get the old girl in sailing shape once again. Please subscribe, like, and get notified for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.